Hi, I'm Carol Sunday. Today I'll be showing you how to work my own popcorn waffles stitch. This is a type of brioche stitch. The pattern is repeated every 4 stitches and every 12 rows. And in this demonstration we'll be working flat, so we'll work on the right side and the wrong side of the fabric. But this can also be worked in the round. We'll show you that in a different video. Let's get started. So with this swatch, I've got a couple little edge stitches. Our setup row is worked on the wrong side, and it's purl 1, slip yarn over. And this is a traditional brioche style slip yarn over, where we bring the yarn to the front under the needle, slip the first stitch purlwise, and then bring the yarn to the back over the top of the stitch. We'll have to bring it back again to purl the next stitch under the needle, purl 3, and slip yarn over. Yarn to front, slip purlwise, yarn to back, and then under the needle to purl the next 1, 2, 3. Yarn to front, slip purlwise, yarn to back, and then back under the needle to purl 1, 2, 3, and we'll work a couple edge stitches. So that's row 1. Row 2. After a couple of edge stitches, we're going to knit 3, and then do another slip yarn over. This is to the second power, so we're slipping both the first stitch and the strand over it, and then yarn to back to knit 3. Slip yarn over to the second power. That's 3 strands now in 1 stitch, and knit 3. Slip yarn over and knit 1 and a couple of edge stitches. So that's row 2. So here we are on row 2. Purl 1, slip yarn over to the third power, and purl 3. We'll probably fast forward through these next couple of rows. Slip yarn over, purl, 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 slip yarn over, purl, 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 2 edge stitches. Here we are on the next row, which is officially row 3. 2 edge stitches. After knitting 3, we're going to do another slip yarn over, this time to the fourth power. We've got now 5 strands going, and then 1, 2, 3. Slip them all, and 1, 2, 3. Yarn to the front, slip them all, yarn to the back, knit 1, and 2 edge stitches. Now finally, in row 4, we get to resolve all those slips. Row 4. Couple of edge stitches, and then we purl 1, and then knit everything together all at once. That's a nice brioche knit. Purl 3, knit all those, 5 strands together, purl 3. Brioche knit all together, and purl 1, 2, 3, a couple of edge stitches, and that looks a little more realistic, huh? Okay, so our next row is a cable row, row 5, and you can use a cable needle to work these cables, but I like to do them right on the needle. So here's how we'll do that. We're going to knit 1, and then we're going to do a left cable with the 2 knitted stitches going over the top of this purl stitch. So we'll reach behind the back to grab that purl stitch into our right needle. Slipping them all off the left needle, we'll put those right back on so we don't lose them, and now we can purl the single stitch, knit the 2, and then knit a 3rd. We'll do that again. Needle behind the 2 to grab the purl, stitch purlwise, all off the needle, put them back on to purl 1 and knit 2. And that's our cable row. I'll just finish this row off. Knit 1. Oops. Pardon me. Knit, 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 and edge stitches. And now rows 6 through, is it 6? Yes, rows 6 through 11 are the same as the other rows, but on the wrong side. I'll show you what I mean. So after our first 2 edge stitches, we're going to purl 1, 2, 3, and then slip yarn over the knit stitch. So yarn to front, slip, yarn over the back, and then around under the needle to purl 1, 2, 3. Slip yarn over, purl 1, 2, 3. Slip yarn over, purl 1, 2, oops, 1, and then an edge stitch or 2. In row 7, as in row 1, we're doing a slip yarn over to the second power. So after our edge stitches and our knit 1, we're going to yarn to front, slip both strands, yarn over the top, and then knit some more. We'll fast forward through these next ones because we're going to just be building up that slip yarn over row after row. In the next row, row 11, we'll do another cable. In this case, it'll be a right cable, right leaning. And again, you can use a cable needle to work this, but I like to do it right on my needles. So we'll knit 1, and now we want to bring the 2 knit stitches to the right over the top of the purl stitch. So with our needle in front, we insert it into those two knit stitches, bring them all off the needle, and snag up that purl stitch from the back. Slip these back onto the left needle to knit, and purl, and another knit. Do that again. We want to bring these to the right, so we bring our needle in front of the work, slip it into these, off the back, catch that before you lose it, slip these back onto the left needle, knit, knit, oops, purl, knit, slide, catch, slip back to the left, knit, knit, purl, knit, and that's our row 11. Row 12 is the same as our setup row. So there you have it. That's your waffle, popcorn waffle stitch, and I hope you enjoy it.